Well, Geno, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked you last week. What could you have possibly done better?
Well, I had 5 incompletions.
Yep.
Could completed all 5 of those. It's important, like between the third and second quarter, where we kind of stalled as an offense, and a lot of that was just me kind of could have made some better checks, put us in a better situation. Overall, I think we did a pretty good job with the possessions that we had, but obviously we're going to go back and look at film and try and figure out the things that we didn't do so well and just improve on it.
I know you all have talked about how not the most ideal thing to have to take the time off after Marshall, but what can you take out of the schedule that you guys have had? Some of the positives, I guess, that you guys see moving forward.
Well, we got a lot of good work in that off week, and we got a chance to compete with one another. And I think it made us better on both sides of the ball. And the defense, they're still maturing, and they did a great job today. And overall, as an offense, I think we did a pretty good job. But we still got to improve and just get back to work and get ready for Maryland.
You said a little stagnant in the middle of the third quarter. You guys get the goal on stand there, and then I think scored twice right after that too. Not a coincidence.
Well, we had a safety, which is something that we hate. We never want to give up points, and had it not been for that, probably been a lesser score. But in those situations, we faced some adversity, and the positive thing is that we didn't get down on one another. In fact, everyone was picking each other up and just getting ready to move on to the next play. And I think that's a good sign for this team. And when we did have that situation where we weren't moving the ball, and it was kind of a disappointment, the defense stepped up and they held them on two goal line stances, which is really promising for this offense and this team.
You get energy out of them. You're on the sideline. They kind of got a little dormant in there too. The games it was a sideline all of a sudden advantage.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we all root for one another, and the offense definitely feeds off the defense and vice versa. And I think as long as we continue to just love one another and continue to have that good up-tempo, upbeat, just style on the sidelines and on the field, I think we'll be fine.
How much of the checks out there are checks that you're making without really looking over at data much?
Well, that's a positive thing about being in year 2 of this offense. Now that I understand the system and I know what we're good at as an offense, and I know things that we need to do to get out of situations, like for instance if there's a blitz. One time I checked to a pass and hit Tavon on the corner route, and then one time I checked the same thing and got lit up. So it's a lot of familiarity, things that we just go over in practice, and I'm also just feeling a lot more comfortable in the offense, and I think we all are, and I think it's pretty much shown on the field.
In baseball, when a hitter gets in the zone, it seems like everything slows down. Is it like that for you right now? I mean,
I think really after my sophomore year, pretty much going at the end of it, things started to slow down for me. I think the thing that I'm doing now is that I'm really reading coverages and seeing the defense, and really just playing that play clock. That's the best thing about our up-tempo offense, is that it gives me a lot of time to kind of mess with the defense and get them to react and see what defense they're in, and then make a check, which is pretty much a counter to what they're doing. And I think that's going to help us moving forward.
If they turn the lights out, do you think you can still find Stedman?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, it's not that easy. Stedman's a great receiver. He just finds ways to get open. All of these guys really had a good game today. Wish I could have got the ball to JD and Squirt's hand a little bit more, but it's just part of the game. And I think those guys, the best thing is that those guys are unselfish, and it's really helping us out.